Good afternoon, Professor. Here's my assignment for OOP. And we're going to start uh, with main. Right, we start from the top, right? I guess. Um, Here's our directives. IOStream, string. We're using namespace. Here's our first object, our base class, musicians. I changed it from to only musicians instead of I don't know. Just felt like playing with this set of group of words and stuff. So and objects, and so we're musicians, and we're using the next object as rock band. Our next class is our derived class is going to be rock band, and from there we're deriving a bassist and a guitar class, and so we have those public. Uh, and the base class uh, private to demonstrate encapsulation. And and so we have our attributes here, our name and health, string and integer variables. Uh, what else? From here, uh, we had set the name, set our objects down here, renamed our bass guitars to bass guitars lowercase. Um, Initializing our names to Flea and John, and and we have our setters and getters up here for our names. Let's see, our set names are here. Uh, Applying constant to the method here, along with the ampersand to reference rather than copy to be more efficient with our retrieve, with how our code is retrieved, and for better data efficiency. And so here in the body, we're initializing musician's name, and and so um, right here we call our set name, Lee and John too, and we have them play the bass. We call this method playing the bass. I guess I didn't finish explaining my get name, did I? Here's my getter, and it will return name back to main. So yeah, it'll set it and it'll return it, and so when we return, that's how we got Flea and John, and so we can use name anywhere now. In the case of playing the bass, uh, oh, they'll be in our bass and guitar objects. Excuse me, getting a little lost, refreshed over here. So here are our methods are playing the bass method and playing the guitar method. So so here will be our console output to our get name. So when we call bassist, uh, he'll quote is playing the bass, and so let's just take a look at that now uh, as we go down the line. So our Flea is playing the bass, John is playing the guitar, uh, out get name is playing the guitar. So Here it is. Bass playing the bass. We'll call it. And so yeah, output is Flea playing the guitar. In line, we start the new line, our next method, and so that's where John will come in and same thing. It'll the return will I mean well this will output right to it'll print right to the console. And so our next method will be our setting. We have the base set health to 13 and John to -10, so we get that the -10 conditional statement here. Our set health, we had set health to 100 right here. So, and then we have we're setting the health here. Uh, and here's our conditional of our new health is less than 0. It'll be set to 0. It'll reset to the value to 0, and it'll output whoever we call whoever called it to this musician is jammed out. He's been performing too long. Else it'll apply the health whatever we had set it to. So Flea will get 13 and and it'll say Flea's health is set to 13. I'll put the health here, whatever how we had set, and in that case, uh, right here, Flea's health is 13, John's health is 0. So we'll see as we see we have here Flea's health is 13, John is jammed out. So that's working. That's how I got that going. And what else? Our next I guess I could just go off our outputs. Our talk overloads. Um, here's to overload talk one. Um, and here's overload talk two example, different parameters. We call I have these guys communicate. So hey, around the world is up next, and follow me. I'm ready to fire it up, says John. And that's my example for the talk methods. Our attack override methods are right here. We're outputting them right here. We set them up right over here. Here's we begin with virtual to set it up for polymorphism. Here's our and I put them to attack strength here to 100. These guys have out of 100. Flea's musical attack is 98. John's is 97. Right here, constant override, return 98 to the caller, and 97 for John. And we have our last override to demonstrate abstraction. We set it up right here with equals to 0. Again, for polymorphism, we include virtual, set up to 0. And we call from our derived objects down here. Here we set up I mean, here we leave our help constructor empty, and we call it right here void help override with our output. And let me help Phil while you switch guitars. Yeah, thanks, man. So that's how I did one and two. I set them up so they can communicate. Uh, Here's object, guitarist, outputting, and the help method. Uh, Sorry, I'm everywhere. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. Trying to speak the language as fast as possible so I can get this going. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Thank you for your time and your patience. Have a good afternoon, Professor.